All right, welcome to another 902 gaming video, and today I'm going to go over my Neon Arcade deck that I used for 4-0 and kind of talk about where I think you should try to go with this if you want to try to unlock it and maximize where you're going. This was my deck. I played mono black. I think monocolor is probably the best way to go. Mono white's probably pretty good too. It is Alchemy, so you'll have to kind of watch out for that. There's going to be some shenanigans, I'm sure. But what I noticed is you want to, you always want to hit your land drops as always, and that's out of your control, I guess. But you want to either go 1 mana, like a bunch of 1 mana spells, a bunch of 3 mana spells, and a bunch of 5 mana spells, because each time you cast the spell, you're going to get a treasure token. So when you cast your 1 mana spell, you're going to get a treasure token. So on turn 2, you're going to be able to cast the spell on turn. You're going to be able to cast a turn 3 spell, and then when you cast that, you're going to get another one, and then you want to maybe have some 4s or maybe some 5s in there. So you either want to go 1, 3, 5, or 2, 4, 6. Either I think that's probably the best way to go. You still don't want to have a ton of 5s and a ton of 6s. Like I went with 2 6s and I went with a 1 7. So I knew eventually, well, technically I have 2 7s because I have the Mascot Exhibition, which the only way I can get it is through having the eye twitch, and I never saw it in any of my games. And for this one, I just put a bunch of removal, a bunch of creatures, a bunch of discard, and it just happened to work out. Like I was able to cast like 5 mana stuff like on turn 3 and that, and just by having the extra treasure tokens and stuff. And the way that it works, so when we go to Neon Arcade, it'll say the high score emblem. Basically all this means is when you cast a 1 mana spell, you get a treasure token. If you cast another 1 mana spell, you don't get anything out of it. You have to go 2 mana through. So basically what you want to do is have a very good curve, and maybe prioritizing 2 and 5 drops, or 2 and 4 drops, or 1, 3, and 5 drops. Both are good, I think, because it allow you to really jump over your opponent. If your opponent's just trying to play like a bunch of 1s and 2s and 3s and stuff like that. Most of the players that I played against, except for my final win, were kind of small balling a little bit. Like there was a lot of 1 and 2 mana creatures and some 3 and a couple of 4 stuff. And then it wasn't until the end that I had an opponent playing like Mascot Exhibition and larger spells like 5 and 6 mana creatures, which I think is where you want to kind of be at. You want to have a few 5 and 6 mana spells. But anyway, yeah. So every time you cast a spell, you get a treasure token. So then when you cast a 2, you get another one, which allows you to cast a 4 mana spell on your next turn. Basically, you either want to go evens or odds with your mana curve. Probably a balance right across. I think that was why mine did so well, because I had a balance straight across the bottom, or straight across the top. I mean, like if you look at this, it's pretty even, right? I had a bunch of 1s, a bunch of 2s, a lot of interaction too, like playing Infernal Grass, Feed the Swarm. This was probably the worst one. The 3 mana never really fit in very well anywheres, and the 1 mana spell was usually just too late. My opponents wouldn't play too many 1 and 2 mana spells, so I'd probably maybe put a Duress or just another 1 mana creature or something like that. Maybe a 1 mana removal spell even. And then, so yeah, each one, and then you basically get, as you go up the curve, you basically get a treasure token, which allows you to jump to the next point in the curve. So if you have 5 lands out, cast a 5 mana spell, you'll have 6 mana the next turn. And if you make a land drop, you'll have 7 mana, which is why I say you want to go kind of odds or evens with your mana curve. Or you can just kind of balance it out. Both work the same. You can also go low, so you can start casting a bunch of spells really early. It allows you to basically jump up ahead of the opponent. So that's pretty good with that. I ended up getting a mythic and 2 rares, and I went 4-0 and 2,500 gold and 3 card styles, and it was a mythic and 2 rares, so that wasn't too bad. But unfortunately, you don't really make a ton of gold off of this. You know, you need 4 wins to make your money back, and then have a little bit extra. But anyways, I'm gonna post the videos will come up after this. I just wanted to kind of do a quick intro and quick deck kind of for this and where I think the format is and what you can try to do with it. Stick around if you want to watch some of the games or go in and play some of the Neon Arcade, because it's a good way to get some of the unattainable card styles. It's like the soft glow in the dark ones, which is pretty cool, I think. I'll probably do it again, but I'm not sure. I don't particularly care about the card styles, but I know some people do, and I think that's kind of my take on the little format, and it's kind of interesting to play a different format anyways from time to time. But anyways, hopefully you enjoy the video, and I'll see you later. Oh, Neon Arcade. What's this thing? Let's see if we can actually try that out. Can we actually build a singleton deck? Is that an option? Singleton. Okay. Shame. Oh, does singleton count Alchemy? That's kind of gross. Let's try it out. I'm sure there's other things I could do with it as well. But let's see what we can get. So I get one style. All right. We'll try this. Get the singleton right there. Pretty terrible. Is what it is. Play. I gotta play 2 losses. And hopefully there's no runes deck in this format. Maybe somebody playing like 5-color runes with the Great Kami War. It would be obnoxious, I think. Oh, this way. Okay. I hate that it's alchemy, but whatever. Keep. Let's see if they have a 1-mana spell right off the bat. It's possible you just want to play, because you get a treasure token when you do this. You can play like really low mana spells. Okay. Black. And scry. And keep. That's my 4th mana. Okay. Play that. Wait, what happened? So black. Oh, I only want 4. That makes it 5. That's what I want. Yes. This one and this one. Submit. Target. There we go. Isn't the mana value of that 5? That's unusual. No? Maybe the mana value doesn't count X? Okay. Yes. No problem. Good to know now. After I actually cast the spell. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. Still needed to kill that, but I wouldn't X out the other creatures. What does this thing do? Okay. Dockside Chef. What? And not mine. How come I counted their X spell and not my X spell? Oh, is it because it's 4? Well, that's lame. I would have thought that would have been x equals 4 should be 5, right? So, but I guess not. Okay. Yep. Got there. Only got as high as 4, though. There's more spells in my deck, but never really drew them. Best of 1 is still kind of crappy. It can determine who will actually get there. And despite what is said, I don't believe that it's 100% random. So we got 2, 3, 5, and 5. Okay. Probably should be playing Meathook Massacre, but again, that's not really... Okay. Phone is just going off. No problem. Yeah, it looks like 2-4 is the best way to go with this deck. Because it's like 2-2, 4-4. Okay. Play land. Play this. And I get a blood token. I'm going to play Henrika. The only problem is Invoke Despair gets rid of... Oh, yeah. Okay, so... What do I have here? I have 3. I have this. Which doesn't give me anything. Gravelader. Okay, let's cast Invoke Despair. I got to sacrifice the Innkeeper, and I draw 2 cards. And they lose 2, and they lose 4 life. And you get to seek a card. What did they seek? Permanent equal number of lands you control. Oh, so they didn't have anything. Seek's a pretty good card. Or Settle the Wilds, rather. It's a pretty good... No tax? Wow, okay. Wow. Okay. Let's return a creature, or return a card with flashback. Okay. You can attack. Yep. Not blocking. 6 allows me to double pump. So that's 2, that's 5, 9 damage. That's 10 there. So a land wins me the game. Okay. Land. Good game. Nice. So, mulligan. Okay. We shall keep. And I'm gonna get rid of... Probably want the Hero's Downfall. Get rid of Turgrid. I can scry. Fuck. Scry. I don't want that. Nah. Might be okay. I'm on the play though, so I have the Biting Palm Ninja. Like you really, really, really want 2 mana spells, and you really, really want a lot of 4 mana spells. And then like a bunch of 6 mana spells. And then like a smattering of 1, 3, and 5. Yep. Ooh, Patient 0. What does this thing do? Damage isn't removed from creatures during your opponent's. Okay, so damage basically stays. I don't want to waste this yet in case I don't draw another land. This would be better with like a red deck, I think. And then like you play it and it pings them, and then you can continue to just ping them every turn. Like something like Seismic Wave or something like that. I guess you could also go like 1-3-5 as well. 1-3-5 might be better. I'm going to save the Grave later for right now. I think I'm just going to play this. You always just play it as a creature. I keep forgetting. You don't need to ninjutsu it in every time. You're not going to be fancy. Well, that's kind of why I didn't want to do this. Get the removal spell on top of it? K. What happens? I mean, your upkeep. Okay. No, they're not there. It doesn't matter. No, the creature died. Oh, yeah, creature died, so I can draw a card. Nice. Here we go. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So we can go 4. I could have actually put the Blade of Oni over onto the Nezumi Road Captain too this turn. But it's fine. Play my land. So I could play this. Remove. Exile another card from a graveyard. So I need to do -4/-4. So I can get this thing and kill that thing. Loom Hunter. So gloomy. Probably +1/+1 in attack? No? Okay. Yep. Deadly Dispute. What does that do for me? Okay, can I put the Blade of Oni on something? I'm at 6 already, so it doesn't really matter what I cast. So Menace. Applying Lifelink. You got a double block and take 9, and then you gain 3. Probably have to sacrifice this. Oh, it's 2. It's 2/2/2. It's in my graveyard. Isn't it a graveyard? So that's 3. Oh, well, that's Poopy Face Tomato Nose. I guess my graveyard, -3/-3. Got there that time. I go first. Field of Ruin. Well, I guess I'm going to keep. Not great. Oh, mulligan? No. Oh, yep. So at least I got 2 and then 4. Well, I guess this just gives you a treasure token, I guess. I don't know. Doesn't seem to be like anything. It's a good way to teach players how to actually build a deck that curves. Or that has a mana curve in it. I could play Turgrid here. But I don't think so. I could play Biting. Let me see here. So Biting Palm gets me 4 and 5 mana next turn. Okay, let's play the Biting Palm Ninja here. That can be 5 mana next turn. Or 4 if I wanted it to be. Do the other side. Turgrid's Lantern. Uvenwall Oddity. Oh, no way. Not out of mono green. Okay. Play a land. We have 2 cards. I could play Turgid. I almost kind of want a Fugue, though. Yeah. That's what I figured. I figured there was something there that's... Okay, that's pretty good. Let's play a land. So I have 5, 6, 7 mana. I have nothing at 5. Can I play the Fugue and the Cube? No, I think I just play this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yes, thank you. I got no cards, so Fugue is kind of dead. They do have the Crawling Barrens, though. Okay. That thing have aced? Okay, no. I have Feed the Swarm for Unnatural Growth, but that's about all I have. Four, is that... Am I dead? I don't think I'm dead. This thing... Oh, that tramples. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. I should have played this and untapped. Yep. I'm going to take... That's 10. I'm going to take 7, 11. Okay. I'm at 1. Okay. Now they get to create a... They get to seek a permanent with a mana value equal to the number of lands you control. So they can get something with 5. Interesting. They kept that up so they can... do I have 4 mana here? Still a non-land card, so... Okay, so then what is it? Sacrifice a non-land permanent. So what? Yeah, I could have cast Dread Fugu. I don't think I have a way to kill them here. Still 4, I guess. Yeah. I guess it comes into play untapped. That gives me 6 mana still. Well. GG's. So they didn't have... So close. They should have... I think they missed the turn where they could have activated their Crawling Barrens and had an extra 2 counters on it. Got there. Alright, so do I actually get my card styles? Okay, I'm assuming it's only 3, right? It's not cumulative? No, it's not. Of course it's not. Ooh, 2,500 gold. So for 400 gems, I got 2,500. So for 2 packs, I got 2.5 packs. Nice.